So, what'd you think? What are your thoughts? Again, I'm not trying to force anything, I'm trying to make you aware so that when the time comes and you are called upon to do something, that you actually have the wherewithal to say, you know, I remember something that Paul's taught years ago that might fit this. And all you have to do is go find it. It's not hard to find. Um, the old hymns can be put to modern music, as you saw. The old hymns can be modernized, they can be made more interesting. And sometimes, just in their simplicity, they're beautiful all by themselves. Um, Case in point, go on YouTube, search for Enya, Enya, and How Can I Keep from Singing is the one you want to listen to. It is an ancient 1600s, 1500s hymn, but it's beautiful today. Look for the music of Hildegard von Bingen. Yeah, that's the name. Hildegard of Bingen, Germany. She was a nun and she was a mystic, and she wrote some gorgeous, gorgeous music that we're only beginning to appreciate today. My point is, I want you to be prepared. I don't want you going off saying, I don't have a clue. There's no reason for you to not have a clue. There's every reason to say, yeah, I know where to look. I know where to look. So what's the future of music in the church? I don't have a clue. But what it's doing now, it is following the secular trends in many ways. Who are the leaders? Well, for the last 20 years, it was Hillsong out of Australia with music. But right now, it's changed to Bethel. Now, Bethel's getting a lot of resistance. A lot of people, some people are saying that that music is not church music, it's satanic, it's a cult, and so on. Where's this cult thing come from? It's usually from people who don't like it, see that it is attractive, and it scares them, and so they call it a cult. Some cults really are cults. But what is a real cult? A real cult pulls you in through mind control and totally regulates your entire life until you are engaged in what's called groupthink. In other words, everybody has to think exactly the same and do the same, and you do whatever the leader tells you to do, no matter what it is. That's a cult. Most of these do not rise to the level of cult. The music is changing. It's always changing. I don't have a clear clue what it'll sound like 20 years from now. When you look at what it sounded like 20 years ago, there's a lot of change. Maybe you'll be in the vanguard of it. I don't know. But again, the key to it is, what is it that I can do for this situation? For instance, when I was a police officer, we were required to fill out a form of what we wanted for our funeral if we were killed in action. How's that for happy days? And we're asked, what kind of music do we want? I wanted bagpipes. A song called Flowers of the Forest. And the Skyboat song. Those appeal to me, not to anybody else necessarily. But that's changed over time. Now I want the Benedictus from the Requiem written by Lloyd Webber. And a Requiem is a mass for the dead. They're usually very sad, but the Benedictus in this is so energetic, so charged up. It is so much of a celebration. So the wider you can look into music, the wider you can spread out in becoming aware, the more it's going to be advantageous to you. Now, I've loved classical music since I was about 12 years old. And that love is still there. But what it does is it gives me greater insight as to what's available. That's my goal for you. I hope this segment on music has been useful. So for on next Monday, we will go into the next two chapters, or next chapter in McLaren. Okay, guys? Have a great one. Bye.